What's up, guys? I hope you're well. So today I'm here back again with another video. So as promised, I'm going to today explain all the blood demon arts from the Demon Slayer. So yeah, that's it. We're going to start from now. So what is a blood demon art? Blood demon art is basically the ability to use the ability to assist demons in a fight. So as we know, Hashiras, or the masters of certain breathing techniques, have different types of breathing techniques that suits their fighting style to assist them in fight and everything. So as such that there are blood demon arts which are not their own blood, but the demon king Muzan gave them their blood to turn them into a demon. So they used that blood into abilities to throw deadly attacks towards anyone who's fighting back. Basically, not every time they will use a blood demon art against everyone. They basically use blood demon art against Hashiras. So yeah, so different. But we know there are 12 kizukis. So among the 12 kizukis, 12 of them are, as known, 12 kizukis are the ones who can use blood demon arts. There are not much who and the former 12 kizukis who are these ranks are often changed. The current and the former are both known to use blood demon arts. So the rule doesn't work like this, that you once were a 12 kizuki. Let's say you're an upper moon 6. Now you're not. You don't have that blood demon art. Yes, you will have the blood demon art. You can also challenge the current 12 current upper moon 6 and also take his place. So that kind of goes. That's kind of how it goes. And so yeah, blood demon. Let's talk about blood demon art.
Ooh, I'm a act a damn fool. Yeah. Ooh, I'm about to act a fool. Yeah. Goose got me loose.
So the first upper moon is upper moon 1. So he uses a breathing style and he has 6 eyes. So the question is why he has 6 eyes is going to be answered in another video. So he has 6 eyes and he has a sword which is not a Nichiren blade. Remind you, it's a sword that is made out of his own flesh. So his blood demon art is basically to use that sword, his flesh, to create blood, and also to put power behind his breathing techniques. So he's a moon breather here and he uses breathing techniques. That's the truth. Basic truth. Okay, so this is him attacking Guillaume and Sanemi in the fight, and this is how he uses half moon slashes, a big slash, and then little more slashes. He has 16 total of 16 forms, so he's really deadly and he's really worthy of being the upper moon 1. So the upper moon 2 crazy guy is Doma. So his power is Cryokinesis. He uses his fan, which is here. He uses his fan to create, to drop down the temperature around the area. He freezes everything. If you even breathe that ice, that is gonna collapse your lungs, and it will fail and you'll die. So breathing techniques are useless, as you will not be able to breathe in front of him, so he won't be able to use any breathing styles. So that's really effective. So here's some pictures of his blood demon art. He has incredible blood demon techniques, scattered lotus, and he has Buddhisva and everything, and he's using all those wizard white blizzard princess, and he can also create clones of himself, use a Buddha statue and everything. So we have upper moon 3, whose name is Akaza. So he has destructive death compass needle. So he uses destructive deaths to form his power. He's basically uses Soryu to fight in a hand-to-hand combats and everything. So he uses this needle sort of like icicle, in those when you will have ice falls, you'll literally see these icicle petals. So in every one of those petals there are 1 to 12 numbers. He senses his enemy's fighting spirit with that, and then if you don't have fighting spirit, or if you don't have the will to fight, you can defeat him, but it's nearly impossible to defeat him, as he senses it every time. You won't be able to fight without them. So he has ear pressure, he has some certain kicks, and he uses legs like crown splitter and everything. Sometimes he has also a final form, which is the blue afterflow or something, afterglow or something. It's really strong, and it was so strong that he has a total of 9 forms. So it's literally nothing less than a beating style. So he has literally nine forms, and the 9th one was able to, prevent Gyu's death calm attack. So he's that strong. So here we have the Upper Moon 4, whose name is Hantengu. Hantengu is the really small demon that we can see right here. He has, 4 clones. One's name is Sakito, and he personifies anger. This guy here personifies the guy with the blizzard is his happiness, and then one has sorrow, and then one has the delight part. And this guy, his name is Zantengu, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I was wrong. This one is Sakito. This one is Karaku. This one is Aizetsu, and this one is Urogi. So they have different blood demon art. He can use lightning, he can manipulate wind, he has spear manipulation, and he has bird fist and sonic scream. And Zuhakuten here, the guy, the myth, the legend, he can use drums to manifest wooden dragons. So, and he can also use all this force, the blood demon art, together, combined, or even separately, using separate of his dragon dolls. So here is the guy we have. His name is Guiko. People debate whether it's Guiko. So let's say I'll go with Geico. Okay, Guiko is really something. I think despite his face, he has lips in his eyes and eyes in his lips. I don't, this is hilarious. So he's the kind of demon who uses Vast and also his flesh manipulation technique to shoot scales and fishes. He has magical pots, aquatic creature abilities, and all those stuffs combined together. So his basic blood demon arts are 1000 needlefish kill, water prison pot, octopus hell, octopus vase hell, 1000 grieving slime fish, and fish killer scales. So he's basically fish related and creative related guy. So here we have the former Upper Moon 6. His name is Guitaro, and he has tremendous powers. He has sickles, blood sickles in his hand, and he can use blood demon arts, like using his blood he can shoot sharp sickle powers towards his enemy, like flying blood sickles, rampage arc, rampage, rotating circular flashes, flying blood, and also flying blood sickles. So he uses this sickle, and this is also poisonous. So this guy is pretty much dangerous in itself. No explanation needed. So here we have the current Upper Moon 6. After Guitaro's death, the current Upper Moon 6, his name is Kaigoku, and Kaigoku was a former student of Hashira, student of the Thunder Hashira, friends of Zenitsu, and he also turned himself into a demon because he thought it was a really good idea to save his life and put everyone else's life and literally not do your job as a demon slayer. So he was not that kind of demon slayer. He just learned the thunder breathing technique and everything. He thought that I might do good. Everyone's doing it, so let's do it. So you don't have really feeling for saving others. So he turned himself into a demon in return, and in return for his life, he enjoyed it. So as he turned himself into a demon, his master committed suicide after hearing that. So this guy's a disgrace, and I hate him after Doma. So this guy uses black thunder techniques. So he uses thunder breathing technique, as mentioned before, which has 7 forms, by the way, but he cannot use the 1st and 7th form, so he uses 2 to 6 forms basically. So here's him basically using the 5th form, heat lighting and everything. He's fighting with Zenitsu and making him angry, which is his work basically. Stupid guy. So another most potential interesting character, if he weren't focused on family, this guy is this. So yeah, we have then this guy named Rui. He's basically Van Diesel, from Fast and Furious, and this guy is basically the family man. He's everything about family. He'll set roles for people. He's a bit crazy like the other demons, but he's a good guy. he was a child, he was manipulated. So yeah, it was not his fault, but it was your fault, by the way. If you're doing something, he was really small, I guess, so he didn't have a choice, didn't have much choice. He killed his family, and he set a certain persons and turned them also a white dotted spider. So he uses thread manipulation technique. So thread manipulation, he uses his thread and also could put blood inside that thread. That blood is not the demon's blood. Any blood demon art is not the demon's blood itself, but the demon's blood infused with their own human blood when they're human. So Muzan's blood attacks all the cells and turns them into Muzan's blood. So basically, so their blood is basically replaced by Muzan's blood. So they could use it as for power, as for attack and defense as well. So this guy uses cutting thread cage. So he basically, his threads are stronger than Nichiren blades, which we have seen. He has, cut Tanjiro's blade into half with just his normal blade. Then Tanjiro uses, Hinokami Kagura to counter his cutting thread cage. So his thread cage or thread sharpness, whatever that is, his thread is basically his blood demon art. So that's it from my part. So see you in the near future. Hoping to bring in new topics. Hoping to if you're hoping to listen to my explanation on new topics on reverse animations, animes. So stay tuned to my channel. Give a like, subscribe. So yeah, future Demon Slayer videos are coming. Thank you.